So hey y'all, I'm home in my Christmas pajamas. I'm getting ready to start wrapping gifts here on the kitchen counter, and I thought we could just chat about it while I'm doing my thing. So there are so many things I just want to talk to you all about. Some crazy stuff happened to us last night. We have something going on tonight. I had the best freaking idea I've had in years. Just boop, pop in my head last night, and you will not believe what is happening outside. So let's just have a little chit chat, and I'm gonna wrap some Christmas gifts. So I love to wrap gifts in the kitchen because I have this huge tabletop, and it's just so much easier for me anyway to stand up and wrap gifts. Plus you can make the edges on your gifts super crisp and sharp when you have a really hard surface to press on. And of course, it's always best when you're in your Christmas pajamas. So I have the fireplace on, the Christmas tree is on. I'm playing a really pretty snowman, snow falling Christmas scene on my TV, and I have all of my things in the kitchen. I have a big container of wrapping paper. I've had this container for probably 30 years. I don't even know where I got it, but it holds all of my Christmas paper standing upright so I can see everything that I have. And I think I tell you all this every year, but my favorite wrapping paper is from Hobby Lobby. They have the best paper. It is really thick, super high quality, and you can normally get it 50% off anytime at the holidays. So I have so much wrapping paper that I told myself I was not going to buy any new paper this year, not a single roll, and I am sticking to that, y'all. I have stuff for kids, stuff for adults, stuff for girls and boys, and all the colors of Christmas in this box. So I am not going to buy any new wrapping paper. I really need to just weed out what I've got, because last year I told myself I wasn't going to buy any new wrapping paper, and I did. I went in Hobby Lobby for something like string lights or something and came out of there with 2 rolls of paper. So I need nothing. But I've already wrapped. This is my daughter's present. I showed this gift to you all for my daughter in a previous video. If you did not see that and you don't know what I'm gifting, I'll link it right up here. It's what I'm gifting my friends and family, but this is her whole shark flexi styled hair styling system thing. I got all the pieces and parts consolidated into one box. I picked that paper out for her. And what I like to do is wrap a bunch of gifts and then go back and do the bows and the tags. So I'm going to wrap these 2 little stuffed animals that you put in the microwave. Y'all, I think these are the stinking cutest things. They are heavy, like weighted with these clay beans inside. How fun is this? And after I shared that video and showed these little forget what you call them to you all, these little animals have a name. They're like a real aquatic animal. You can have them in a fish tank. These come in so many different colors: purples, reds, blues, greens, whites. There's even a rainbow colored one. And then when I was doing some research on this, because I'm sharing this with you all in my newsletter, there's a whole line of cats. Black, gray, different colored tabbies. So cute. I really think any kid would love these. I mean, shoot, I would love to have one warmed up and sit on the couch with it at night. Adorable. But I'm gifting 2 of these, and I love to reuse all of my Amazon boxes. So when I get something from Amazon, especially at the holidays, I keep the box because I know that I can use it for packaging. So these little things fit perfectly in the Amazon box. Now, if I was going to gift this to an adult, I would absolutely put tissue paper in these boxes so that it looked really good when it was opened. These are going to 5-year-old boys. They are not even going to give a hoot what's inside, because the minute they get a peek at that, they're going to rip it out. So I'm not going to bother to use tissue paper in these boxes. And I love to wrap gifts because it just makes me happy. I have a good time picking out the paper and thinking, okay, what paper would this boy like when he comes over and he sees his gifts? What is he going to be excited about? And then what paper is this boy going to like? So I really get a big thrill out of wrapping gifts. I love to see them under my tree. I want them to look good. They make me happy, and I want them to make the person I'm gifting them to happy. So those are going to 5-year-old boys. What paper should I use? Well, this is kind of fun. It's like red and green candy paper. I think I'll do that. So let me tell you what happened last night. We had to go to a Christmas function, and it was right at frickin' dinner time. And we knew we couldn't eat dinner before because it was going to be super early. So we said, okay, well, we're going to eat dinner after this event is over, which was going to be 7:15. So we get out of the event. We talked about where to go. I really just wanted some vegetables. I mean, just really wanted vegetables. So we decided to go to Cracker Barrel, which was about 10 minutes away. Get to Cracker Barrel, pull up, walk to the front door. Cracker Barrel is closed. It closed at 7 o'clock for their employee Christmas party. So we're standing there thinking, really, this has happened. Where the heck are we going to go eat now? Because I didn't want fried food. I didn't want a burger. I wanted some vegetables. So we ended up going across the street to Texas Roadhouse. Randy had ribs. I had salmon, green beans, mashed potatoes. We shared a Caesar salad. Of course, we had a basket of rolls. You know, you've got to get the rolls when you go to Texas Roadhouse. By the time we were finished eating, it was 8:30 last night. I only ate a little bit. I did not overeat, so I have leftovers in my fridge. When I'm finished wrapping gifts, that's what I'm eating for lunch today. So now that I've seen the layout of this, I'm actually going to wrap both of these boxes in this one paper, because if I don't, I'm going to be wasting some paper, and this will perfectly fit each of the boxes. So I bet you're wondering why I'm still in my pajamas. Well, I'll tell you. This morning I got up, had a lot of work to do because you know it's Vlogmas, and I needed to start my newsletter that goes out on Sunday. So I decided I was going to stay in the house, I was going to do all the work, and it's supposed to be 43 degrees here today and sunny. So I've been dying to take the dogs out on a walk. So I was going to have lunch, take the boys on a walk, and we have to go to a Christmas party tonight. So the whole day was like going to line up perfectly. Take them on a walk, then come back, get showered, and go to the Christmas party. So I'm sitting in my computer, working, just working away, and I look up. It is snowing. Pouring snow. Huge, gigantic, fluffy snowflakes. And of course, the dogs see this, and they're dying to go outside. So I let them out. I just cannot believe what's... Oh, no. Delivery. No, maybe not delivery. Maybe somebody outside. So the dogs go out. They're running in the snow. The leaves are falling. There's a huge gust of wind at the same time that it's snowing. So this has just ruined my day, because no way am I going on a walk when it's that cold outside, cold enough to snow. So I decided to come in here and start wrapping gifts and talk to you all. I'm upstairs, I'm gathering all the things to bring them in the kitchen to wrap the gifts, and I look out and the sun is out. The sun is out right now. It's supposed to be 43 degrees today, or 43 degrees-ish, and decent. So if the sun would stay out and the wind would calm down, I could absolutely take the dogs on a walk. I am just dying to get out of the house, to just move. I need some fresh air. I just need to get out. And tonight we have Randy's office Christmas party. So after I get back from my hopefully get to go on a walk, I've got to get in the shower and get decently dressed up. His Christmas party is at a brewery, and then they're bringing in pizza, bringing in food. So his Christmas party was actually at the same brewery last year, and if I remember correctly, it was so hot in there. We snuck and tried to open the side door because we're in like a little private room. We were all so hot. I asked Randy if he remembered that. Of course, he did not remember that. He said he remembered it being either hot or cold, but he couldn't remember which one it was. I am pretty sure it was really hot. Otherwise, we wouldn't have opened that side door. And I know that I wore this little corduroy jacket that I had just gotten. I wore it to the Christmas party last year, and I remember having to take it off. So I'm pretty sure it was hot. So that leaves me in a quandary. What do I wear tonight? Is it going to be hot again? What was the temperature last year? What the hey, y'all? 2 down. So this is my gift, my Brooks Revel 7 tennis shoes, my new walking shoes. I'm super excited about these. Of course, I wear them, if I have on leggings or something dark too, but these are the shoes that I typically am going to walk in every day because I have worn out my other pair. This is going over to Randy's parents' house for me, so I get to pick up my own wrapping paper. Love it. Oh, I love this green. It has big white snowflakes on it, so that's what I'm going to use for myself. Funny thing is, there are so many people in Randy's family when we go over there to open gifts on Christmas Eve. Not exaggerating, there's like 30 something, 35 or more people crammed in the living room. So Randy's mom says, do not put bows on the gifts. We just wrap them. Everybody brings them in. We stack them up like they're just stacked. Everybody gets one gift from Randy's parents. And with that many people, the gifts are just stacked high. So you can't stack them if there's bows on the gifts, right? So no bows. But I love this wrapping paper. So for our family Christmas plans, we go to Randy's parents' house on Christmas Eve. And we have a huge meal over there. We have ham, all the vegetables from the garden. We have hash brown casserole. I'm taking deviled eggs. Brecken makes scrumptious pie. Randy's mom makes slaw, green beans and corn and all the things from the garden. Randy's sister makes a broccoli salad. There's all the fixings, all kinds of desserts. There's always coconut pie and chocolate pie. Brecken brings scrumptious pie. I mean, just so many things. So after that, we all gather in the living room. And like I said, every person gets one gift from Randy's parents. And they sit on the couch. Randy's dad has this little recliner chair, and Randy's mom sits on the edge of the couch next to him. And they put two chairs in the middle of the room. And so when your name gets called, two people at a time, you have to go up and sit in the chair in front of Grandma and Grandpa and open your gift because they want to see you open your gift and, enjoy the moment with you. And then if you just hand out gifts at random and everybody starts opening, there is so much chaos, they don't get to enjoy it. So this has become the little Christmas event over there. And for the past, 4 or 5 years for sure, Randy and I each get tennis shoes. It's the perfect gift to get from his parents. They understand what it is. Sometimes some of the younger, kids or teenagers or whatever will get tech stuff, and Randy's mom is like, what the heck is that? She can't enjoy that. She has no idea what that is. And honestly, I enjoy seeing everybody open their stuff, but when things are too techy, I don't understand what it is either. So tennis shoes, simple. Everybody gets tennis shoes. Randy's sister normally plays Santa. So she calls the names, and when it's your turn, you got to go up and sit in the chair and do your thing. And it takes a long time for that many people to open gifts 2 by 2, but we do have a lot of fun. For me. So next I'm going to wrap Randy's tennis shoes, also from his parents. You all saw these in the other video. His Asics, which he loves. And by the way, I did order him another pair that's going to be from me. Totally different color scheme, same shoe. I will link those in the description box. And I'll link everything that I'm wrapping in the description box if you want to go back and shop. So, what color? Okay, definitely I'm going to do blue for Randy. I'm thinking, I like this one. Snowflakes on blue striped paper. Perfect. So, let me tell you about my bright idea. So yesterday, I'm home working, as I am most days, and I've told you all, Maxie is a barker, and he is teaching Lola to bark. So yesterday, it was just people out in the neighborhood, delivery trucks, Amazon, FedEx, UPS, the regular mail person, Amazon again, going to all the houses. Maxie loses his mind when he sees a delivery truck. And we had several delivery trucks yesterday and several that came to our house. So I'm trying to figure out how to keep him quiet. I've tried over the years so many different things. Nothing works. He's a schnauzer. He is stubborn. He is going to bark. It doesn't matter what I do. He's going to bark. And I know people say, train them not to bark. Reward them with their quiet. BS, that does not work with a schnauzer. So I was at my wit's end yesterday, and he lost his mind one last time at one of our neighbors who was out running with his dog. I was so frustrated. Like, y'all, it is getting out of hand. It's getting really bad. And it's like every day that Maxie does this, Lola's level of reaction to him barking is escalating. So yesterday, her shackles went up. She is jumping in the window at this guy running up the street. She is running from the dining room to my office. She lost control, skid, scratched our hardwood floor, hit the corner of the rug in my office, flipped the rug up, and scooted my couch. I was really, really not having a great afternoon with them. So when Randy gets home, I'm telling him about this, and I said, something's got to change. I have got to figure out a way to get the dogs to stop reacting when they see stuff outside, because it's just out of hand. And so we're talking about this. We've literally tried everything. So I did something. I don't know why I even thought about this. I went into my computer and I asked ChatGPT, the AI thing. I said, tell me some methods that I can use that will teach my dogs to not bark at things they see outside the window. It gave me like 10 different suggestions, and I'm reading them. Done it. No, that's not going to work. Done it. Stupid. I've done it. And then it said something I could not believe. I'd never thought of this. I got on Amazon. I ordered it. It is going to be here in a couple days. We're going to install it. And if it works, I will be doing an entire video about this little thing that cost me $14. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking it's a bark collar. You're thinking it's one of those little things that when the dog barks, it puts off this high-pitched tone and it makes them quit barking. It is not any of that. This is something I'd never thought of, never occurred to me. It is crazy simple. And I'm going to give it a try. And I wish it was going to be here sooner, because the minute it gets here, we are installing this. And if this works, if you have a dog that barks because they see stuff out the window, y'all, you're going to want this. I promise you are going to want this. And if it works, I'm going to be so mad at myself that I didn't think about this years ago. Literally years ago, when we used to have 3 schnauzers and they would all stand in the window and bark their heads off. Why didn't I think of this? So after I get this gift wrapped, I am going to put ribbons and bows and name tags. I've got 5 gifts wrapped now, because any more than that, I'll start to confuse myself. What is for who? Put these under the tree and keep on going. All right. So I now have 5 gifts wrapped. See, just talking to you all. So I have several of these Rubbermaid totes that are full, oh gosh, full of ribbons and name tags and assortment of who knows what. There's more upstairs, but I'm going to see if I can find bows in here that will match those, and then we can just move on. Perfect. This was from a gift last year. I'm just going to reuse it. Love that. Oh, wait a minute. This is going to Randy's parents. No bow. Let me find, well, this is empty. Who used all of those and didn't throw that in the trash? See if I have one that matches. Looks like all my tags are red and green, and this is blue. I'm going to have to go upstairs and see if I have more tags. This is to me. So these little tags are perfect. Look how cute these are. I think I'm going to do Noel. And I'm going to write it really big. Actually, you know what? No. Yes, Noel. I'll just put that right there. Yay! These, those need bows. So the funny thing about bows is, bows can be freaking expensive. Like if you go out and you get kind of decorative bows like that, or squirrely bows or, you know, all the things. They are expensive, stuff like that. So when we open gifts at our house, I always set a box over to the side, and everybody knows when you take a bow off of a gift, drop it in that box. You better not tear it up or throw it away or I'll get you. It's like the running joke. And my daughters, everybody's always made fun of me. But my mother used to do the same exact thing. So I guess I am like her in that way. But my girls always made fun of me. Well, now that they're grown up, my daughter called me the other day. She had to go to a baby shower or wedding shower. She said, okay, I'm just now realizing, Mom, why you do this. She said, first I had to go buy the gift. Then I had to buy the wrapping paper. Then I had to buy the bow. This stuff is expensive. And I said, well, I know, because that is why I have you all save the bows. Bows are so expensive. They're starting to realize that, and now they don't think my little "you better save the bow" is so funny. All right, one more. Let's put a bow on this one. So I have some favorite bows that I have had for the girls since they were little bitty, and every year they get the same bow on their gifts. And Brecken's bow, I've got to find it. The girls, because they're older, they just said they wanted money and not really gifts, because Kendall and Tebow are not going to be here for Christmas. They're going to go visit Tebow's family. And Brecken and Blake will be over. I got them a few things, but I'm just going to primarily give them money. So this is like the big gift for Brecken, so I'm going to use her bow. Y'all, if there's any kids in the room with you watching this video, cover their ears or eyes at this point. But this is Brecken's little bow. It arrived from Santa last year. That's why the little tag is still on it. And she has had this little bow since she was a little girl, and it's actually a balloon, and it's starting to lose its air in there, and the bow itself is actually crushed, but I cannot give it up. And I'm going to remove this tag from it without tearing up the tag. Because Brecken and Kendall have tags from Santa that I have saved from Santa every single year so that he can reuse them. So I want to make sure that these don't get torn up. So y'all, I'm so sorry if the camera angle keeps changing because I keep getting phone calls and texts that I'm having to stop and respond to. But this is Brecken's little bow. It's going to go on her little gift. Let me get the Christmas trees. They go in one direction, so I'm going to get this. It looks kind of pitiful now, the little bow. But y'all, the bow is at least 20 years old, no joke. And I've got to use it because this is the biggest gift she's going to get over here. And I don't have anything else to put it on. It's kind of sad when your kids grow up and all they want is money. But there he is, my little Santa man. So when I was upstairs looking for Santa, I found a blue tag to put on Randy's gift from his parents. One little blue tag. Where's my pen? I'll put that on there and then get these gifts under the tree and just keep on wrapping. When you look at all the gifts under my tree, I can always tell which ones are going to Randy's parents and the ones that are staying here because his parents have no bow, so they stand out. So I don't actually have to say from his parents. Okay, let's put these under the tree. Are you looking outside, Miss Lola, ma'am? You keeping a watch out? Hi, Lola, ma'am. Well, that's a start, y'all, but I got a whole bunch more to go. See you tomorrow.